You know, your home is a big investment, but that doesn't mean you can't save on your monthly home mortgage. Many turn to Ideal Home Loans.
It was just that comfort zone. They were able to really address my questions. They were very prompt in addressing my questions, which I appreciated.
Good.
And more on my time schedule, too. You know, I was balancing work and all of that. It was a very simple process. Piece of cake. We were down to the final close on Christmas Eve. And I remember thinking, okay, how's this going to work? And Brent's team called me and said, no problem, Tiff. You don't need to come to us. We'll come to you.
Tiff is a very happy girl, and Brent Iveson with Ideal Home Loans is here. He has the secret to lowering your home mortgage. Nice to see you.
Good to see you, too.
We got to start with the basics. Where are the rates today?
Oh, they've been on the move. You know, we have 30-year fixed rates still in the mid to low fours, so 4.375% this morning with an APR of 4.504, but definitely active, definitely a lot of movement in the marketplace. And as you and I have talked about so many times, it takes a long time and a lot of consistent data to settle rates down, but a very short period of time and the slightest bit of positive economic data to move rates up. So you certainly want to act sooner rather than later.
So in your opinion, where do you think they're headed?
You know, I think we're still going to see rates move up a little bit more. Okay. You know, what we have going on right now, housing market's doing very well. The economy's doing very well. Earnings are good. So, you know, typically good economic news is bad news for interest rates. And we've had a lot of good economic news. So, you know, you got to kind of look at this on both sides of the fence. The good news is the economy is continuing to improve, but that is affecting mortgage rates. So for all those people who've been procrastinating, you don't want to wait a whole lot longer.
Okay, so I want to give that number out because right now is the perfect time.
Yeah.
You will get in instantly with their call service set up. 303-867-7000 is the number to call. They have a team of professionals standing by for you. Who could save money every single month?
Well, believe it or not, you have half of homeowners right now who are still paying, despite what we've seen going on in the market for the last year and a half with rates, 5% or more, and a majority of that half is paying in 6 and 7% ranges. So this is a ton of money that people are overpaying on. It's a lot of cash, a lot of money you could be saving.
Okay, turn a lot into numbers for me. How much money can we save?
Well, here's the thing. We had somebody who just called our office last week. They have a $350,000 home loan balance right now. They're paying 6.5% presently. Even with rates moving up to the levels they're at right now, they were still able to save $350 a month. And here's what it really boils down to. We have our call center going on this morning, loan officers who are licensed, ready to go, standing by to take your calls. Call and find out how much money you can save. You know, I think a lot of people don't call because they say, well, rates went up, I missed out. That's not the case. Half of viewers right now still could be saving money. We're not talking about a little bit of money here. We're talking $200 or $300 each and every month.
Yes, so definitely pick up the phone and call right now, 303-867-7000. What about homeowners who are upside down on their home? Right.
Well, the good news is there's products available out there to help you out. And don't let a second mortgage keep you from calling. I can't tell you how many times we have people call and say, well, you know, I never called because I didn't think I could do anything because of my second. Even if you have a home equity line of credit or a second mortgage, we can work around those products, leave them intact, lower your payments on your first, and put you in a better position to make your payments. Now, the other thing to consider, too, we're starting to see a lot of appreciation in the marketplace. You and I have talked about homes selling very quickly in your neighborhood. I'm seeing the same thing where I live. That means that you're seeing values come back. So even if you didn't qualify 3 to 6 months ago because you were upside down, chances are you qualify now.
Yeah, homes that are up for sale in my neighborhood are going like within 3 days. It's crazy. Now, you also talk about an ARM in your line of business. Explain to me what that means.
Well, it's an adjustable rate mortgage, and the good news is they're locked in for an introductory period of either 3, 5, 7, or 10 years. So this is a great product for people who are going to be in their home long term. And you have so many people right now with all the uncertainty of what's going on. Home prices starting to come back. Now all of a sudden you have a bunch of people saying, well, you know, now it may be possible to move in 3 or 5 years. If you look at a 5-year ARM today on a $250,000 mortgage, you are going to save almost $200 a month over the going 30-year fixed payment. And at the end of that 5 years, you will walk away with more equity because you will put more of your payment towards principal and less towards interest. So you have more cash to take with you to the next transaction. So the ARMs of old that caused all the problems in our industry are gone. Those no longer exist. You're back to your traditional 3, 5, 7, and 10-year products.
So ARM, good, great for some homeowners.
Great for people short term.
What about the benefits of buying right now?
Well, you know, if you look at who's really set up to win in the marketplace, okay, we measure a home purchasing index, and this is really kind of your buying power in the marketplace. And while we have seen values start to come back and home prices start to come back, and interest rates have started to creep up, even still, even with those two factors, you're looking at your buying power right now is as strong as it has been in 20 years in the home buying market. So if you're looking at buying up, if you're looking at selling and downsizing, if you're looking at buying for the first time, there has never been a better time than right now. Take advantage of things because these two dynamics are moving, and the big components in this index are home prices and interest rates. And as those rise, that buying power diminishes. So this is really kind of that sweet spot. You want to get this started right now.
What if someone's watching right now and they think I need to take advantage of this, but I don't have a lot of money to put down?
Right. Well, the great news is there are income restricted products that can get you into a home for as little as $1,000 down. FHA, you only have to have 3.5% down. There's a lot of conventional options for 5% down. Don't let down payment keep you from calling. There are options out there for you. This misnomer of I need 20%, that is absolutely untrue. You don't need that much money to buy a home. And you have to look at, for what you're paying in rent, you can own a significantly larger space and more home and start paying your own mortgage instead of your landlord's.
And making money and feel comfortable in your own space. Call right now, 303-867-7000. They have a great team of professionals standing by to help you get your loan in place, or you can refinance right now. If they don't call, they can actually get approved online, too. You have a great website.
Absolutely, we do. You know, this is a great piece of technology for us. This is what really allows us to get things done in 30 days. You can apply online. You can communicate with your loan officer online. You can get your paperwork from us. We can get your paperwork from you. Everything can be done online. You never have to set foot in our office. As Tiff mentioned at the beginning of the show, we'll even send someone out to your house for closing. So we can make this as accommodating as possible. But on the other side of things, if you want to come in and sit down face to face, you're not comfortable with this process, you want some questions answered, we'd be happy to sit down with you and go through everything.
And their web address, idealhomeloans.com. That's idealhomeloans.com. I hope this isn't too forward, but I think it's important for our viewers to know how your employees are paid.
No, and this is a question that we love when you ask these types of things. And the reason being is they're paid the same amount of money no matter what product you choose. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether you decide to do an FHA loan, a VA loan, a conventional loan, an ARM, a 30-year fixed, a 15-year fixed, a 10-year fixed, whatever product you choose. Our staff is compensated the exact same way, and that's by design. I want people to be able to call our office, call our call center today, talk freely and openly about what your situation is, talk to them about what your short-term and your long-term plans are, and then they can go to work to put together a product that solves your problems and works for you both today but down the line as well.
What if I have enough money to buy a home? I'm interested in buying a home. How can you help me?
Well, call our office. We can work backwards from a payment that you can afford, get you into something that works within your budget, but we can also give you access to the home buyer scouting report.
So you can help me find a home.
We can help you find a home. As you look at the most time-consuming part of the process, it's looking at all the houses, loading up the kids, dragging them all over the place. They don't want to do it. So access the home buyer scouting report off our website. You can get this 24 hours a day from your own computer. This is a product that will tell you the minute something hits the market in the neighborhood you're looking in the price point that you can afford, you will be notified via email, so you can be the first to market to write an offer, because we're seeing multiple offers right now on properties. The key to that game is get there first. This piece of technology allows you to do that, and you can search online to narrow it down to a handful of properties.
Gosh, Brent, you offer your clients so much in terms of buying a home, refinancing, too.
Well, absolutely. You know, we want to make this process as easy as possible. This is one of those things that, you know, this is the biggest chunk of debt anybody has. It's the biggest transaction most people go through in their life. We try and make it as simple as possible, as informative as possible, and educate you along the way. And I know people have time limitations. I have a family that's very busy at my house. If you can log online and do it there, man, it really helps a lot of people.
How quickly can you turn a loan around? How quickly can we close?
We can close in as little as 30 days. And the reason we're able to do that is we are a direct mortgage banker. So we're lending all of our own money. Everything's handled at our office here in the tech center. And what that means is you eliminate the middleman. So when you eliminate the middleman, you're looking at lower fees, lower interest rates. That translates into lower monthly payments.
Saving money.
And that helps everybody over the life of their loan.
Absolutely. $200 to $300 a month. That's a grocery bill or a car payment. That's excellent. All right. Thanks, Brent. Great to see you again. That was awesome news. Just call right now to see about lowering your mortgage with Ideal Home Loans. Their number again, it's 303-867-7000. A team of professionals are standing by right now to answer any questions you might have about your free mortgage consultation. Also, you can check out idealhomeloans.com. You can sign up for a lower mortgage right on the website. Ideal Home Loans can have you saving money in just 3 weeks. Your first payment won't be due until October 1st. Ideal Home Loans, they offer lower rates so you can have your new monthly home mortgage in place sooner than later. The number again, 303-867-7000, and they paid for this segment.